the best quit smoking advice in the world. In fact, we're going to go through the top 4 quit smoking pieces of advice in the world, starting at number 4, counting down to number 1. Now, if you've watched my previous video, which was the worst, not the best, this is a follow-up to that. If you have not seen that, you can watch it after. I'll put a link up here, or just wait to the end of the video and I'll put a link there. Let's hop right in. The 4th best piece of quit smoking advice is to engage your why to quit, not your why not. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a First Nations man playing with his grandson. And his grandson looked at him and said, "Grandfather, you look dejected. You look like you're in a bad mood, that something's going on. What's wrong, Grandpa?" And the grandfather looked at his grandson and said, "I have 2 wolves fighting inside me, an angry wolf and a happy, loving wolf." And the grandson said, "Wow, Granddad, which one's going to win?" And the grandfather looked at his grandson and said, "The one I feed the most." And this is what I mean. When it comes to quitting smoking, you get to choose how you see it, what energy you are going to bring to your quit. Do you want to be inventive and creative about why to quit? Or do you want to be inventive and creative about why not to quit? Here's how you know. It's all about your self-talk. Do you keep finding reasons and excuses not to quit and reasons and excuses why your quit attempt will not work? That means you're focused on why not to. Or are you focused on reasons why to quit and why it will be good for you and why you'll be successful? So this is really about a mentality shift. And this is a really great piece of advice. At number 4, engage your why to. Every time you catch yourself going towards why not to and being creative about why not to, don't feed that wolf. Stop, shift, and feed the other one. Be creative about why to. At number 3, the 3rd best piece of quit smoking advice in the world is realize it's about habit, not addiction. So what does this mean? What this means is what's really keeping you stuck is your unconscious mind and the habit of smoking. Every time you have a coffee, you smoke. Every time you get in a car, you smoke. Every time you do this particular thing, you have a cigarette, or it's that particular time of day you have a cigarette. This is the habit of smoking, and this is the number 1 thing that keeps you stuck. So the best thing you can do is the stacking method, which basically means pick a way to quit smoking, whether it's nicotine replacement therapies like the gum, the patch, the chew, whether it's Chantix, the drugs, whether it's cold turkey, whether it's hypnotherapy, and stack it with another method. But make sure that that other method involves dealing with habit, because this is the key to getting unstuck. It's dealing with the habit of it. So at number 3, it is really important to realize that it's about habit. And one quick note, you will find in the description of this links to all the different products that will help you to quit smoking that you can stack with. And I put them in there because I wanted to make sure that you got the best products that have the highest success rate according to science, and that you get a really, really good deal on them if you're going to try and do stacking on your own and not do my program. I want that to be available for you. So it's all in the description below. So that's number 3. Realize it's about habit, not addiction. Stack a method with another method that deals with habit. At number 2, the second most important piece of quit smoking advice in the world is learn to deal with cravings. Here's why. Things like cravings and withdrawal are very real things that most people experience when they quit smoking, and it makes it difficult to quit. So if you don't learn to deal with cravings and learn about withdrawal and how to get past them, you're likely just going to fail. So you have to make an effort to plan for them. Here is why. Failure to plan is planning for failure. You have to plan, which means you have to learn how to deal with them. I'll give you an example. Learn a concept like bilateral stimulation. Why? Because when we get a craving, we overstimulate one hemisphere of our brain. So we need to do something to stimulate the other side of our brain so that we create a balance between our 2 hemispheres of our brain. And that helps diminish and get rid of cravings altogether. This is something that we teach in my course, How to Quit Smoking for the Rest of Your Life. Why? Because in order to quit, you have to be able to deal with cravings and withdrawal. And so we have to teach you these things. So at number 2, learn or take a program that teaches you how to deal with cravings and withdrawal. Also, you can go to my website. I'll give you the URL right here in the video. Here's why you need to go there. I will give you a free how to deal with cravings video so that you can learn the first step in how to deal with cravings for free. You just go to this URL, put your email address in, you'll get the training for free. Take advantage of it. The number 1 best piece of quit smoking advice in the world is it's about psychological congruency. Here's what that means. When we can't quit smoking or we're stuck smoking, we actually know from neuroscience why. It's because we are psychologically incongruent. Here's what that means. Our conscious mind says, I don't want to smoke, 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 I don't want to smoke. Give me another, I'm stressed out. So our conscious mind doesn't want to smoke. But at the unconscious level, our unconscious mind thinks either smoke, feel good, I gotta smoke because I'm stressed, I gotta smoke, fill in the blank, whatever the reason is. And your unconscious mind is going the opposite direction. So your conscious mind is saying, I don't want to smoke. Your unconscious mind is like, screw you, I gotta smoke because I have to feel good or because I'm stressed or whatever the reason is. So you're incongruent. Your conscious mind is going this way, your unconscious mind is going that way. That is psychological incongruency. So the piece of advice is you have to learn how to become psychologically congruent. If you can do that, if you can take your unconscious mind that thinks smoke feel good and you can change it, have it change directions and go in the same direction as your conscious desire to quit, quitting becomes really easy. This is the best piece of quit smoking advice in the world. What do you think is the 5th best piece of quit smoking advice? Let us know in the comments. I would love to know what you think is a great piece of quit smoking advice. If this was helpful to you, please subscribe to this channel. It actually helps me to keep creating this content for free. You can join any of my social media, my Instagram, my Facebook page, my Twitter. It's great to do because I'm constantly putting out there positive messages to encourage you to quit. So please join my social media and subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the notification button. It simply tells you when I post new content. And if you want help or you want some free advice, in the description, I put a link to my calendar so you can book yourself into a free 15-minute phone consultation. It's free. It's fun. It's easy. Take advantage of it. I'm not charging you for it. I will literally help you get on the right track to quit smoking for the rest of your life for free. So take advantage of it. Thank you for your time and attention. Blessings to everyone. And remember, if you haven't watched the video on the worst pieces of quit smoking advice in the world, it will appear here so that you can go click on it and watch it.